Support American-made tariff-free clothing with American Giant with American Giant. They aren't affected by tariffs because their clothing products never left the U.S. Get 20% off your first order when you use promo code STAPLE20 at american-giant.com.
Welcome to The Local Lowdown and find out what's happening in Lavaca County, Texas. Now here are your hosts, Murray and Michelle.
Hello everybody, this is Murray back with you for this edition of the Local Lowdown podcast. This will be for the July 31st and August 1st issues of all the newspapers in Lavaca County, plus the Luling, Newsboy, and Signal. So we're here now, and my guest here.
Guest? Did I just get a downgrade?
My co-host, Michelle, is here, and she's fresh back from a cruise, and so she's all ready to go.
And beaming sunshine.
All right. So how's it going, Michelle?
It's going great.
Well, tell us about your cruise.
Well, it was our first cruise ever, so it was just me, my husband, and my daughter, and none of us had ever been on a cruise before, and my husband is really not a fan of boats, so that was quite an adventure, but he enjoyed it. We all enjoyed it. My daughter probably enjoyed it the most. She made a lot of new friends from all over, and I think it's kind of funny because I don't know if I would have made a friend from Florida at the age of 12, would I have gotten to keep in touch besides writing a letter that would take 7 days. But she's talked to a lot of the friends she's made every day because she has a cell phone. So that's big. And she also, it was very educational, Murray, because she learned that on the boat there was no texting or anything like that. So they had to actually figure out how to meet up old school way.
You mean they couldn't use their phone?
No.
They couldn't text or nothing?
No.
And why is that? Because they don't have
you'd have
service?
to buy the internet package, and I'm cheap.
Oh, okay.
So, and their parents must have felt the same way.
And I bet that didn't hurt you a bit, did it?
It did not hurt me.
Might have hurt her worse than it did you.
Yes, but she learned a lot, because she learned the first day that she was going to meet up with her friends. She said, we're going to meet at the pool at 3:00. Well, there was 6 pools on the boat, and they didn't specify which one, so that didn't work out so well.
Wow.
The next day it was, we'll meet at the pool at noon by the burger stand. So see, they learned a lot of valuable lessons.
Well, did y'all go out of Galveston? Or?
We went out of Galveston to Cozumel and then back to Galveston. It was a very short 4 days, but very, very nice.
Were the seas calm, or were they rough?
I felt like they were. The first night we went to dinner, we had this wonderful seat right by the window, which was at the back of the boat. Which, why would you put the restaurant at the back of the boat, where it's the most rough? And so you could feel it a little bit more there. And the people that we sat with at our table, which were super, super sweet, and we had a great time getting to know them, but they had a really hard time with the motion sickness.
Well, was that Carnival cruise?
It was Carnival, and we went on the boat was called the Carnival Breeze. So.
Well, you didn't get seasick? I
didn't get seasick.
I'm gonna tell you what, that is the most horrible feeling there is.
Seasick?
Oh God, I was pretty much raised on the coast, and I went out twice, and it's really weird because we were going to the oil rigs out. You could just barely see the coast, barely, just like the towers from the chemical plants. That's about all you could see. We was that far out, and we were fishing for red snapper. And so the first time we went, it was rough as hell. Yeah. I did not get sick at all, and we didn't catch no fish. So the second time we went, it was beautiful, and it was just big rolling swells. And we started catching red snapper like you wouldn't believe, and Murray got sick.
Oh, no.
And Murray was throwing up till there wasn't nothing else to throw up. And them good beer-drinking buddies of mine were up there pulling in them red snappers, and they was throwing them at me. Here, Murray, put him in the ice chest. Murray's over there. Ah! Yeah. But anyway, I thought you'd enjoy that.
Yes. I'm glad you waited till after I got back to tell me the story.
All right. Well, let's start off then with the Ellisville Tribune Herald and see what's going on.
Well, the probably biggest news is school will be starting very soon for all our local high schools. And so Jimmy did a article that's kind of in the middle on the front page, and you'll see all the start dates of our local area schools. Check out those dates. There's also Household School Board and Sacred Heart information about them. Their start is going to be actually this coming Thursday on August the 8th. MASH casualty training drill is going to happen tomorrow, actually. And so we'll have more coverage of that next week.
Yeah, I think Clayton's supposed to be there to...
Well, I don't know. Clayton's getting a wisdom tooth out. Poor Clayton. Him and the dentist have had many.
I thought that was why he got the root canal.
No, now it's the wisdom tooth. So I think Jimmy's taking the pictures and Clayton's writing the story. Something like that.
Okay.
But best of luck, Clayton. Hope it goes well for you.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams Labor Day sale and get 35% off paints and stains August 22nd through September 4th. With prices starting at $31.84, it's the perfect time to transform your space with color. Whether you're looking to revamp your interior or exterior, we have you covered with bold hues, soothing neutrals, and everything in between. Visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store or shop the sale online. Delivery available on qualifying orders. Click the banner to learn more. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
We know that it'll be covered one way or the other.
Yes, and you will hear more about that next week. Another traffic stop sends drivers to jail. So Household PD, you are doing your job. Last week there was a gas leak near the Household Elementary. So again, big shout out to the first responders for being on the scene and taking care of that. And if you're looking to do tax-free shopping, you have next weekend, which is August the 9th through the 11th, to do that. Now that's a little hard because it is either after some of our local schools start or a few days before others. So
well, that'll be after the next newspaper, right?
Yes.
So we'll have another issue before then.
Before it, yes. I'm going school shopping this weekend. Well, not for me personally, but and school is going to be open, so a reminder to start paying very close attention to those school zones and drive carefully.
You bet.
Especially buses, guys. Do not
don't
think you
pass.
can drive around them. If the lights are red, you must stop. If the lights are yellow, you should stop.
Exactly.
It's not like a yellow light.
And they can give you a pretty healthy ticket for that, too, if they catch you doing it.
And that's if you're lucky. That's all you get. And you don't hurt someone seriously. Henry Joe has a very long column this week and a brand new question. Now, I did have Mr. Why can't I think if I look? Because he calls every time. I'm sure his name is in here. But I had someone call today with the answer, and I don't know if that's the right answer. So he promised to call back on Monday to talk to Henry himself. But the new question is, what is the name of the deepest river in the United States? What is it? Don't say it.
No, I'm not going to say it. I think I know, but I'm not going to say it.
Well, maybe you can tell me later.
Because it would hurt the little fella's feelings, and we sure don't want to do that.
Schulenburg has their National Party of Texas coming up this weekend. And that is going to be fun, right?
Is that the event where Dos Borrachos is going to play?
I don't know. I know they have some good bands.
Did I tell you what that meant?
No.
Dos Borrachos?
Oh, what does it mean?
Two drunks.
Oh. Well, go listen to the Two Drunks entertain you. I will be there, I know, for the parade for sure, and then that is on Sunday. So if you can come out, you definitely should. Katie Kostelnik was the daughter of Todd and Jennifer Loudon, and the late Tim Kostelnik is going to compete the weekend of August the 2nd and 4th in the Ms. USA Czech-Slovak Queen. And there's a nice picture of her and a little more about what she's competing for. There was a sad tragedy. A Seguin High School senior was killed in a crash last week. So we do have her obituary as well as a story about that.
Ties to this county? Or?
Yes, her family, I think some of them even are from Hallettsville. I didn't get a chance to read it yet. But
well, condolences to them. That's a terrible thing.
And Chuck is getting ready for football for sure. He's talking all about it. And football practice, well, all practice for the fall season for cross-country football and volleyball starts on August the 5th. So.
My favorite time of the year, football. You can't beat it. High school and college.
You can't. It's good times. We have 2 pages of obituaries. They're kind of split. So on the first page, we have Edwin, I said that wrong, Erwin, so Edward Dostalnik, sorry, 95 of Houston, passed away Sunday, July 14th at the Kindred Hospital, Houston Northwest. He was born on December 1st. That's my birthday. We're birthday babies. 1928, a few years before me, in Praha. And condolences, of course, to his family. And then we're going to go to the next page, and we have Karen Ruth Zaveski, 67 of Hallettsville, went peacefully into the arms of Jesus on July 10th, 2024. And then, as we mentioned, we have the Seguin teenager who tragically was killed, and that is Chloe Marie Belichick, 17 of Seguin, went to be with our Lord on Thursday, July 25th, 2024. So condolences to all of those families.
Yeah.
Fall sports preview is going to be coming up. If you need an ad, you can contact our office and we will get you in touch with our ad salesperson. Her name is Betty, and she will be happy to get you started, to wish your athlete good luck, or
It
to be
comes
a
out this month, doesn't it?
business to sponsor it. Yeah, it's going to come out that first week of football, so that's going to be the last week of August.
Did Chuck have a schedule for the local teams?
Yes, he does. He
Okay.
has football and volleyball. And then there was this beautiful lady with her beautiful dog on the back, and Murray may know her. Do you know her?
No, I know her pretty well. Yeah, this story is about my mom, and the reason that I wrote it is I came across a letter that she wrote about how she went through the Great Depression, and for the people in that generation, that was a terrible time. And anyway, I thought it was interesting, and she had written about her childhood. She had a pretty rough childhood, and I don't know, it just, I guess because it's my mother, it touched me, but I thought a lot about all the others that in that age group, what they call the greatest generation. They went through that decade-long depression right into World War II. In fact, that war is what pulled the country out of the depression. But anyway, if you have grandparents or people that age that you know, you might enjoy reading that.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting things. I was able to only scroll through some of it, but I read about how their sleeping arrangement was, and that was...
There were 10 of them, and also there was a part in there about how bad she wanted to go to high school, but she had a heart problem, and the doctor said, you can't work and go to school. Well, her family was so poor that she decided to keep her job so that she could have lunch money for two of her little sisters in school. But later on, she went on to get a good education. She went to college and became an insurance and a real estate broker. So her life was quite successful there toward her middle years. But anyway, I hope you enjoy reading it.
That was good. Guess where we're going?
Well, we're moving on over to my previous guest and now co-host.
Man, that was a fast downgrade and upgrade all in the same moment.
And she's going to tell you about her favorite newspaper, the Shiner Gazette.
So the Shiner Lutheran Church members got to attend a national youth gathering in New Orleans. And this is the church that I my family attends. And so we got to hear from these young ladies that got to go and hear all about their experiences and how great it was. And it happens like every 3 years. So it's not every year that this event takes place. And it actually didn't happen in 2021 because of COVID. So my daughter's excited because she will be of the age to go to the next one, which I think is in Minneapolis in 3 years. But I told her not to talk about it because I don't want to know that she's going to be old enough to attend. I don't want 3 years to go that fast. Shiner Funeral Home, which recently got a facelift, also became the Shiner Business of the Season for the summer. And so you will see some of the chamber members pictured with the business owner as well as one of the employees, Tony Rogers of the Shiner Funeral Home. So congrats to them. There's a hunter education course happening August the 10th. It's hunting is a great sport, but you want to do it right and safely. So that's a great way to learn about that. Casey's Honor Top Scholars. Congrats to those two lovely ladies. And 3 of 10 boys and girls state. So read about them. Did you know that I was the alternate? And I went to something called, I don't know. Why can't I remember what it's called? I think I'm getting old.
Yeah, you might be spending too much time with the boys in the geriatrics ward here.
Maybe. So whichever one I went to was at Baylor University. So that was my first actual experience on a college campus. So that was pretty unique experience. We are going to say goodbye to our chamber president. She is moving on to another opportunity. And so she is stepping down. So we will be looking for a new chamber president in Shiner. So applications can be found at www.shinertexas.com/jobs. Congrats to Sarah on her next adventure. And thank her for all she's done, because she's done an amazing job. Big shoes to fill.
You know, a while ago when you were talking about the hunter education.
Yes.
You know, that's a big thing here in these little counties or big counties, whatever, around. Football season and deer hunting season, that's big time.
It is.
That's what everybody looks forward to. And I don't hunt anymore, but I sure look forward to that high school football. And it'll be here before you know it.
And if you are one of those hunters that have a great story, we still do put out the Campside Chatter edition. And so, I know how guys are, so if you're one of your guys has a great story, and you wives or girlfriends or sisters know about it, please send it to us here at the Tribune or call us, and we would love to get it in this year's edition. Or if you guys want to call us, that's great too. But
well, who puts that edition together mostly? Is that you and?
I guess it's me and Bobby.
I know you do the graphics.
I don't know.
Is Bobby going to be gathering the information?
I think so. You know, we just roll with it.
Yeah.
So yeah. I'm not sure yet, but I'll be happy to get it to the right person, whoever that may be.
All right.
We do have some obituaries. We have Raymond G. Casper, 85 of Shiner, passed away on Friday, July 19th, 2024. And Laverne Lindo Wallachek, 72 of League City, passed away peacefully Saturday, July 27th, surrounded by her loving family. So prayers and sympathy go out to their families. Oh, I'm sorry, one more. Marvin James Olchok, 79 of Belleville, passed away Tuesday, July 23rd.
Is Mr. Casper related to the Caspers that have the company over there? Do you know?
Not sure.
Okay.
I wish I could tell you. Oh, and then we have Chloe's. So Janet had quite a few obituaries in Shiner. We have a young man named J. Donnie Jones the Fourth of Moulton, which I think that's in your paper, so I shouldn't have probably said it. But he does earn the Eagle rank, which is a huge honor. So congrats to him.
Is that kind of what your daughter won in
It's what she's working towards. So in Girl Scouts, you have the bronze, which is what she just got. And then when she's a little bit older, she can earn the silver award. And then the gold award is what's more equivalent to Eagle Scouts.
All right.
She's a few steps away. Don't rush it, Murray. Mark also has some schedules in, and Shiner athletes also start on Monday.
Yeah, our sports writers are going to be some busy fellows here in the next coming weeks. Mark Luby does a good job for us over in Shiner and Moulton and Yoakum, and of course our fella Little Chucky Groff here in Hallettsville.
He does all right.
He does an outstanding job.
He does all right.
All right.
All right. And so let's see. Patex, thank you for your advertising as always. Yoakum.
Yeah, we're taking a ride now down to Yoakum, Texas, and see what they've got going on in the Yoakum Herald Times with Allison and Nadine. So what they got going? Michelle?
They have the St. Joseph Church picnic to be held on Sunday. And it looks like they have some of the auction items or prizes. Maybe this is the prizes for the raffle. So definitely go out, support them. I'm sure they have a great event planned for all of you. It looks like the picnic stew meal starts at 10:30. Can't beat picnic stew. Stew is very different. I mean, picnic stew is very different than what some people might think of.
Yeah,
stew,
that was something that we always talked about, my wife and I, because when she fixes stew, it's got everything in it. It's got carrots, potatoes, and all that. And most of the folks around here, it's just mostly meat, I think.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's all good, don't get me wrong. But
just a little different.
It's different, I think.
Add your own vegetables. It'll make it healthy.
Yeah, I think that comes with tradition,
Check
and where people come from.
Or maybe it's German. We need to ask Henry. Henry would know.
Yeah, he would know. If it comes to food, he's gonna know. You don't have.
Oh wait, we gotta talk about this really quick. So
okay.
let me just talk about. On my cruise, I got great ideas for many things because that's how my brain works. It never shuts off, and I always think that I have established the next best thing in the world in my head. But the one thing I brought back is at Christmas, at our Christmas party, we're going to play Love and Marriage because we have couples of all ages married. So Cordelia, if you're listening, which Murray says you never listen, but I'm going to believe you do, you need to come because you and Murray could win and y'all could start practicing. But it is going to be so hard to beat that little man because he knows. I asked him, do you remember when you met Dolores? And he knew the time. No, he didn't say the time. The date, the month, day, year, where it was in Shiner at a movie theater and what movie was playing.
Oh, my.
That's amazing.
He's an exceptional little man.
He is. Now, Dolores, I hope she remembers at least remarkably a little bit as well because they could definitely win. But I know it's a long way away, but we will bring you those results after Christmas.
So you played that on the love,
I didn't because
on the Love Boat. Did they call that the Love Boat?
Do you know that Gilbert and I didn't qualify because we were like, so it was the newlywed age range, and that was the most, like, the people married the least amount of time, and that's what we fell into. But we've been married 15 years, but the people that got to go up there from that group of people were only married one day, so they were married a little bit less than us.
Well, did y'all play shuffleboard and all them little games and stuff?
No, we didn't. I gambled.
Did y'all get to meet the captain?
I didn't meet the captain.
Oh, heck.
I met some people dressed like a captain.
I was surprised they didn't let you sit at the captain's table.
I know.
They must not have heard about all your awards.
And how amazing I was. I should tell them.
All
right, back to the papers. Sorry about that. Yoakum prepares for cell tower, which there is, I don't know, I haven't read it. Clayton Kelly did the story, but let me tell you, better cell service can never be something to be sad about, for sure. Yoakum schools will also begin very, very, very soon. We have three obituaries, two which we have not mentioned yet. Polly, do you know how to say her last name?
Spell it.
Mainz. Manzi. Polly Ellen Mans. I'm going to say Mans. 80, passed away peacefully July 20th. Polly, I do not, well, I definitely did not work here when she worked here, but she was, she did work for the Yoakum Herald Times. So she worked in the Yoakum office. So she was a member of our family for sure. So condolences to her family on this exceptional loss. And then Carolyn Sue Kennedy, age 58, passed away on July 28th. So condolences to her family as well. Look at that. They're getting those noodles ready.
All right.
Wide noodles. Do you like the wide noodles or you like the thin noodles?
No, I liked it. I'm not a big noodle man.
What's wrong with you?
But when I do, I like the little ones.
I like the wide one.
Do you?
The bigger, the better, Murray. Come on.
You know, that old boy, I just thought about it. That old boy that's had that root canal, and now he's getting something else done to him. Do you know that all this time, his name is being misspelled in the molten paper?
So how did he tell you
and he well, I had him come in my office a few days ago before the paper came out, and I was asking him some questions on different things there that he wrote. And I had already, put some of them in the paper, and he was sitting there, he looked at the paper, he said, my name's misspelled. And I got to looking back, and it's been misspelled all this time, and I guess he never told me. And he said, it's K-E-L-L, I'll put Y. And it's supposed to have an E in there. K-E-L-L-E-Y, he said. So, Clayton, I'm sorry about that, bud. I wish you had told me a little sooner. But it will be corrected, and all the rest of them, you can count on that. Unless Michelle messes up. And you never know about that.
Yeah, you never know. I may do it on purpose. No, Clayton, it's amazing because, Clayton, you've been here with us a year now.
Yeah.
So we are sorry about that. And maybe he wasn't reading his paper.
Yeah, maybe so. So when other people complain about their names getting misspelled, don't feel bad about it because we got people that work here that their names are getting misspelled.
It happens to everyone.
Yes, it does.
In Yoakum Sports, it talks about tickets and season football tickets. So you want to look into that if you're looking to go to any Yoakum sporting events. Ash Dooley, I was very proud of myself for finding this picture because the question is talking about seagulls with are they seagulls? Yes, with only one leg. And I found a picture of one. Imagine that. So check out Ash Dooley.
You'll probably want Jimmy to write a story about it.
No, she already answered the question.
That scorpion with them babies all over it.
Yes. I do. I am never off the clock, which that's called dedication.
Oh, yeah.
And so when I find something that I think is of extreme importance, which is quite often.
Then you talk Nicole and Jimmy into writing about it.
I make sure that I send it to everyone. And some people are a little more responsive than others. Margaret, she must have been engaged in her Wheel of Fortune because she was like, where is that? Where is what, Margaret? Where is what? So
you never got the Pillbug story written either, did you?
No Pillbugs.
What are they saying?
Jimmy said he did write a scorpion story, and it is true, but I didn't know that in that he talked about the babies being carried on the back. Hey.
All right. Well, we're leaving Yoakum now. We're going over to the Molten Eagle.
What if we just call it the Molten Eagle? Would you be mad?
No, we got to throw that "the" in there.
Okay.
That's part of the title. That's part of the title. You look back through the records of these old newspapers. If they had a "the" on there, buddy, you better use the "the" because that was part of the title.
So only Molten has "the."
No,
right?
Shiner's got it.
The Shiner Gazette.
The Shiner Gazette. Well, you ought to know that. That's your favorite newspaper.
I learn something new every day.
Over in Moulton, it's all about the Jamboree, folks, and we've got pictures, and we've got on the front page, we've got the winners of the barbecue cook-off contest, the grand champs and the reserve champs and what have you, and we've got some of Clayton's chilies. Has it got an E in it?
It does.
All right, well, I must have got it corrected. Clayton's got some stories on there, and then on, I believe it's page 3, it's all about the winners, what?
You're not going to talk about your breaking news story?
You talking about the felony?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, we do have a story in there about a fellow from Moulton that got arrested on a felony warrant, and that's also on the front page. I believe that happened, July 24th or somewhere?
Yeah, so Murray was like, breaking news.
It was breaking news thanks to Chief Byer over in Moulton, and we do appreciate him giving us this information. It gives our readers a lot of current information is what we want. And we have the story about my mother in there, and also talk about your little fella, Henry Joyashi.
So Henry talks about the drought that hit Texas in the 1950s. So how old were you? Just guesstimate, Murray, in case you can't do the math.
In 1950, I would have been 7.
So do you remember it at all? No. Well, Henry does. And he talks all about it and how we definitely have not had a drought this summer. It's probably, I would say, pretty green out.
I don't know. Before all this rain started, they said we were in a drought.
I just don't see it. But
I don't see it either. Not the way my grass is growing.
And it's so green and beautiful, which that's nice.
Pretty.
So good job, Henry.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah, most kids were out playing then and didn't know about droughts, but that little fella, he's so observant.
And remembers just everything.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got a memory, that's for dang sure. He can remember everything me and I ever did to him, and that happens pretty much every day.
I know, and I mean, his brain has to be so full of all of that.
Yeah, yeah, he's full of
Facts.
Yeah, he's full of it, of knowledge.
Now, someone won a pie contest, right?
Yeah, that's a big deal in that jamboree, boy. That pie contest. And look at the money they raise. It goes for scholarships. And that lady there, her pie was $6,000 auctioned off.
Wow.
So you'll find her pictures on the back page as well as other winners and other
What
places.
do you think a $6,000 pie tastes like?
I don't really know. You know, I wouldn't be a very good pie judge because I'd probably like everything. You know, give everybody a medal. Especially, that cake now. I don't think they do cakes. But the pineapple upside down cake, that's mine.
So if Murray Montgomery is ever judging.
She fixed me one for that birthday.
And it was good, huh?
Yeah, you bet.
Maybe I'll make you one day.
That'll be good.
Probably not happening.
I'll have to ask Gilbert what kind of cook you are.
Yeah, well, Gilbert does not eat sweets.
Oh, no.
Like, no, he doesn't. He said it's been like 2 years, and I do actually kind of believe that. So on the cruise, we'd make him order the dessert that Patricia and I wanted to try. So we'd had an extra dessert to try, because we do eat dessert.
Well, did y'all have any shrimps?
Well, no, because I'm allergic.
Oh, my God.
God, are you trying to kill me, Murray?
You can't eat shrimp?
No.
Good.
But I did have crawfish and calamari.
I would just go ahead and...
I did try to order frog legs because I thought it was going to be fried, Murray. It was not fried, and it looked like a chicken leg, and I couldn't do it.
No, I hate to admit it, but I've never had frog legs, and I have never had crawfish.
What?
No,
You
never
should.
have.
It's good.
Well, while we're moving on over to the Luling Newsboy Signal, I wonder if Nicole likes sweets.
Nicole, do you like sweets? Let us know. What's your favorite dessert?
Well, she sure brought us some nice sweets.
And she's so sweet. Ah!
Yeah, buddy. She's a good one, that Nicole. I can't wait to have her back over here on the podcast.
No, come back soon.
Maybe I'll take a vacation and go on a cruise and she
Really?
can take my place. Yeah.
All right, sounds fun. What if I want to go with you?
No.
Oh, okay. Nicole definitely has done her job this week with a lot going on. She talks about the Olympics, but I don't want to talk about it too much because I still want to put it in my next week's paper. So that's me being selfish. Sorry, Nicole.
All right.
County IDs 2030 road projects as potential bond ventures. So read all about that. What else do we got going on, Nicole? What is happening in Luling? I think there's some information about the Jason Landry case, or an update on as to where they are, or a possible break in the case. Is that?
Yeah, I haven't read that yet.
I haven't either.
No, you're reading it now?
Yeah. Okay, so they thought they found Jason Landry, and unfortunately it was not him, so he still remains missing. So there you go. I read it, but you should read all the details. Looks like Luling cheerleaders earn a chance to perform at the Citrus Bowl on New Year's. I don't know where the Citrus Bowl is, but hey, works for me. Nicole is writing about Prairie Lea and their upcoming year.
Do you know where Prairie Lea's at?
It is between Luling and San Marcos.
There you go.
Mr. Eric Lugo is talking about the Astros, and Nicole is ready, I think, but she's asking everyone else if they're ready. And she puts in the Luling Eagles volleyball and football schedules. I think everyone's ready.
Nicole and Mr. Lugo, they were prize winners too, wasn't
they? They were.
All right.
They weren't as amazing, but they were.
No, well, nobody else got first place, so they can't be quite as amazing as you are.
So that's hard.
Yeah.
Your new queen says thank you. Make sure you look at how beautiful she is and how hard she's working to represent your town for you Luling folks. And that pretty much ends it.
So, we got through all of them.
We did it.
We did everything in Lavaca County, and we got Nicole's paper in there, so I guess we did our job. And last week, somebody had to work by himself.
It was a sad day, huh?
Yeah. Well, you know, Nicole said that she kind of liked that video.
She did.
Yeah.
And whatever Nicole likes, Nicole gets.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we may have to go to video one of these days, but
as long as you at least let me put on makeup that day.
well,
should I wear my Buddy Holly's?
you can wear your Buddy Holly's, and the thing about that program where I make those videos, I can make, like if I have 3 people, I can make 2 of the people really big on the screen, and then I can take one of the people, which will be me, the ugly one, will be down in the left-hand corner like a little thumbnail.
No, I think I should be the thumbnail.
No.
Because I'm amazing and you want people to really look for me.
Well, they can hear you, so they don't really have to look for you.
Maybe.
Yeah. No, you and Nicole, y'all will be featured, and the ugly old man will be down in the corner somewhere. That's the way it is.
I don't see it, but okay.
Anything else you want to tell us before we go? Do you have a lunch in there waiting for you, or a big taco?
No,
or have you already polished that off?
I already had my breakfast taco. Murray's very happy. Big shout out. La Terraza in Shiner. You should advertise with us because we support you weekly.
We really do.
Murray was very sad the 2 weeks y'all were off, so welcome back.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I gotta admit, those are some mighty fine tacos, breakfast tacos that come from that place. So next time I'm over there, I'll have to stop and load up again.
Or till next Tuesday. Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday, boy, we look forward to it.
It's the one good thing about Tuesday, right?
That's the only time back there in that geriatrics ward with all those old men. That's the only time that you can't hear nobody running their mouth because they're too busy chomping down on them tacos.
Yeah, it's a good time here.
You betcha. All right, go ahead and say your goodbyes and we'll move on out of here.
All right, well, goodbye to everyone. I'm glad to be back on Texas soil. And I'm also glad to be back in this office, refreshed and ready to start. I like to say we start a new year with school too, because things pick back up. So remember, you can advertise in our fall sports preview. You can send us all your stories of the wild and wilderness and all of that. Maybe the pill bugs could go in campsite chatter.
That'd be a good thing if we can get Jimmy to write it.
Let's see. Jimmy, are you listening? Campsite chatter. I found a place for it. But anyway, have a great weekend, whatever you do. Wish me luck. I'm taking a teenager shopping for school, and that's, quite the adventure.
That'll be an all-day trip on it.
It will be. So, and my husband's going.
All right. Well, y'all bringing Gilbert along just so he can carry all the merchandise, or what?
He thinks that, he isn't coaching football right now, so he's never had this experience of school shopping. So let's see how this new experience goes for him.
Old Gilbert. That's nothing to look forward to, Gilbert.
He's going to love it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll let you know the adventures of the Price household shopping on next edition of The Local Lowdown.
The Local Lowdown.
Have a great weekend, guys.
Yeah. And you're not even going to let me say goodbye.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And here's my co-host,
after I talked
my
about
guest.
being down there on that thumbnail, I just kind of got shoved out of everything. Now, folks, we appreciate your advertising, and like Michelle said, that campfire chatter will be coming up soon, and we need to get your stories in there. Every deer hunter I know always has a story.
A good one.
We'll look forward to that. But that's all from me, and thanks everybody for tuning in, and we will see you next week. Goodbye, everybody.